Up everybody, this your boy DJ Mixmaster and welcome back to Soulcalibur VI. So this is nothing too serious and whatnot. I just had a hankering of playing Soulcalibur VI and saw that I still have a bunch of trophies left to get. So I'm starting on one now. And that is, well, not starting one now, it's to try to get one, and that is to level up the towns in the Libra of Souls mode to their max level. And so, if I'm not mistaken, at their lowest level, they're like this town over here, Findorf. And at their max level, they're like here at Dhaka. So there are 4 towns, I think, 3 or 4, but we have Dhaka here, then we have Yangon, Kashgar, and then Findorf. So 3 of the 4 I think we have maxed out. So the last one, of course, is Findorf here. So this is just a little casual, just kind of getting back into Soulcalibur. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So we're gonna go exploring, actually. I forget which ones I probably need to do to help level up the town. We'll just do everything that's around, because it's either the swords or the books that are in or around the town that help level it up. So we'll just go here. So the trade route, Italy to the north. Alright, arrived at destination. The trade route, Italy to the north. Heeding the request by the nobleman near Samarkand, I found myself traveling to the north of the Italian peninsula in search of white truffles. I came across a lord who promised to reward me with the rare food if I dispelled the criminals who have overtaken the mountains. Alright, defeat them on. We have 2 enemies. One is Siegfried, the other is Cervantes. Okay. Whoops, accidentally hit the start.
How's that? All right.
Lord gave me some fragrant white truffles. I need to hurry and deliver them to Samarkand. Okay. Let's go ahead and continue. Deadly treasure, Berg family rumors. During my travels, I stopped at a small roadside settlement. As I was enjoying my breakfast at the inn, the owner and the visiting travelers struck up a conversation. By the way, have you heard? They say this area is run by Versi, the legendary merchant of death. Of course I heard. Anyone who's old enough to know about Versi of the House of Berg. Long ago, he used his wealth to control this entire area. So it is true then. The traveler sitting next to me leaned forward. Is it also true that Versi left all his treasure buried deep beneath some nearby island? I heard it's protected by a creepy guardian that no one's ever defeated. You believe everything you hear? The Berg family lost their fortune during the war, and whatever was left was sold to rival merchants for a fraction of its worth. The only people who believe there's some hidden vault of treasure left are gullible outsiders. Just as he's finished speaking, the owner was called away by another patron. Man, he's got no sense of adventure. Ain't that right, brother? Perhaps looking for vindication after the cold reception he received from the owner, the traveler turned to me. Hey, what do you think about the treasure? Knowing what I know, and knowing, of course, that guardian that's guarding that treasure is Voldo, we'll just go ahead and say I think it exists. I knew you agreed. Looks like you got a taste for these kinds of stories too, huh? The traveler stared at me as if making some sort of calculation. You look like you're pretty capable. Alright, that settles it then. I'll cover your tab. Here, take this too. Consider it the first half of your payment. Right then, let's go. What the hell, did I just get recruited? The traveler paid his tab, then slid me some money before promptly leaving the inn. I didn't know what he was on about, but I wasn't about to just take his money and leave. I headed out of the inn and followed the man. Let's go ahead and continue. Deadly treasure. Treasure guardian. Okay, so during my time in a settlement, I met a traveler searching for Versi's hidden treasure. He had some interesting information. Alright. Your opponent will survive one deadly blow with a small amount of health. Defeat them. Okay. As we walked, the traveler told me he had definite proof for the existence of Versi's hidden treasure, and that he was at the inn looking for a bodyguard to deal with the treasure's guardian. The story of the money pit, the underground vault where Versi's treasure was hidden, was well known among thieves and bandits. And on top of that, my brothers actually found the treasure. This letter's proof of that. In the letter, his brother said that after he found the island where the money pit was located, he took some of the treasure and hid it in the mountains to the east. That's the last I heard of my brother. He was a greedy good for nothing, so he's probably snuck back into the money pit and was done in by the guardian there. Ah, here it is. There was a thin crevice overshadowed by a boulder that matched the drawing in the letter. Inside was a small recess with a bundle wrapped in a worn-out cloth. When the traveler took out the bundle and unraveled it, several jewels larger and more radiant than any I had ever seen came rolling out. Whoa, as long as I got these, I can live the life of... Damn, and Voldo gets him. Suddenly, a smile still fresh on his face, the traveler fell flat onto the jewels. From the massive spurt of blood that erupted from his neck, it was obvious he was dead. Behind him stood a strange-looking man holding unusual weapons in each hand. Voldo hissing, alright.
Battle 1. Fight!
Okay, with these dang attacks!
Shall we? Set it! Got it! To victory! You! On my honor! Be gone! This is it! Farewell! Ready?
Damn!
Battle 2. Fight! On my honor! This! I won't retreat! Got it!
Gotcha!
Final battle! Fight! All right! All right! This! You! On my honor! All right!
Gotcha. Just when I thought I defeated him, the man, still contorted into a grotesque pose, began to sidle towards me with surprising speed. With little time to react, I kicked him into the rocky crevice where the treasure had been, then sprinted down the mountain without looking back. Was he the guardian of the money pit? I only hoped that I didn't run into him again.
Your soul surges in your body.
Let's end the expedition. And then let's go to this astral figure. Fissure. I don't know why I said figure. Alright, the Ava organization's messenger brought word of another astral fissure. What sort of berserker will I be facing this time? Ooh, a level 70 Keelik, huh? Okay. Okay. That's another trophy to get, is to seal 30 of these, so.
All right.
That was close. Okay.
Fight. All right. Down. Forgive me. Come on. I won't retreat! You! Take this be?
Okay, I'm getting sick of this!
Final battle. Fight.
I strike without reserve. You'll live. All I can do is this. Good. All right.
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
Now, I'm gonna... He managed to jump my attack. That is crazy.
Battle 1. Fight.
Take this! is this! You can't stop me! Take that! Crush it! Come on! Got you now! Alright! Got it! Alright!
Oh my god! Okay, let's go one more. Let's go one more. If we can't get it, we'll abandon it.
Battle 1. Fight!
Come on! See! Come on! To victory! Now! Good! Take this! Take this! All right!
Ooh, that grab was lucky. Okay, I'm getting sick and tired of these low attacks.
All I can do is this.
Final battle. Fight!
Come on! On my honor! Devotion! This is my last choice! On my honor! Good!
Now lays here to rest.
Let's go back to the town. Man. Alright, well, let's go here in Ostragsburg, the Deep Ravine. As I wandered through the forest, I stumbled across a deep ravine, the area around it littered with signs of a bloody battle. Alright, hits have greater knockback power and wall hits do more damage for both you and your opponent. Defeat all opponents. We have 3. 4! Okay. 2 Lizardman, a Raphael, and a Zaslamel. Alright. As I walked through this thick forest surrounding Ostragsburg Castle, I came across a seemingly bottomless chasm. Walking alongside it, I found traces of battle. Fallen trees, turned earth and the corpses of lizardmen. As I continued on, the signs of fighting grew fiercer. What on earth could have happened? It was then I heard voices not too far away. This must be a piece of Astaroth. To think this could have happened to that brute. We may never create a golem as perfect as he again, but at the very least we must find his divine core and bring it back with us. Peering from behind a tree, I spied two priests examining the ground. Two lizardmen accompanied them, most likely the comrades of the corpses I've seen. Alright. Suddenly, the lizardmen screeched in my direction. I'd been spotted. Who goes there? Alright, one more.
Feel fear. Too slow. Repent to victory. On my honor. Be gone. This is it. Farewell. Need help?
I looked at what the priest had been examining. It was a bluish arm, too big to be a human's and covered in unusual cracks. Nearby, a large axe was embedded in a tree. Who could have defeated that monster? Suddenly, a strange urge to check the ravine overwhelmed me. Looking down, I saw something white snagged on the cliff's wall far below. I strained my eyes and saw that it was a tattered white cloth covered in blood. Then I realized I was looking at Maxie's jacket. As I leaned forward to see if I could spot Maxie himself, a malicious presence approached me from behind. By the time I realized I was under attack, it was too late. Something pushed me from behind as I plummeted down into the rocky depths, the last thing I remember was seeing a bloodied lizardman at the ravine's lips, screeching victoriously. When I opened my eyes, I found myself in a dimly lit cave. The burbling of a river and the crackling of a fire filled the air. Enjoy your sleep? You know, I catch a lot of fish here, but you're the second person I've hooked now. I turned my head towards the voice and saw an old man sitting by a campfire. He wore unusual clothing and religious paraphernalia, Oh, and religious paraphernalia was hanging from his waist. Perhaps he was a shaman or a cleric of some sort. This river flows from the base of a mountain a short distance from here. That's where you washed in from. I looked you over and you seem to have no major injuries. How do you feel? I told him I was fine and thanked him, then asked him about the other person he'd found. He said he discovered a badly wounded man not long ago. His injuries so severe that he lost the use of his limbs. Realizing he needed specialized help, the old man took him to a doctor in a village a short distance away. However, he had yet to receive word of the injured man had awoken. Okay, that's weird. Oh wait, he lost the use of his limbs. That still could have been Maxie. For now, he needs rest more than anything. I have a feeling he'll wake up and walk from the village on his own 2 feet. It would be wise of you to give him time to recover. His gentle words hanging in the air. Excuse me. The old man made his way out of the cave. Okay, y'all, so with that, I believe this is a good place to take a break. This was originally going to be the video that I was going to do last Tuesday. Like I said, I just had a hankering to get back to playing Soulcalibur VI, and I wanted to try to get some trophies, so I figured, why not, you know, make a video of it. Also, there's a little announcement I'm making in that I'm going to have a poll up as in the community little note area. That won't go up this week. It will probably be next week, but essentially it's going to be another challenge, if you will, from a game that we've already had on the channel, that being Soulcalibur 3. So I've had this idea for the longest time, and I did it a long time ago. This was before I ever did content creation, but I figured to do Soulcalibur 3, the Chronicles of the Sword mode, like kind of like true warfare, in that I create a character with each job, and then if they die, it's like a permadeath. Now, of course, there is a revive system in Chronicles of the Sword mode, but essentially what I would do is, if they die, I can never use them again. And so there's, I think, a total of like 12 to 16 jobs. So, not including the MC, there's going to be at least 13 to 17 people fighting all together. So the poll is to let y'all decide what jobs that you want to see me play as. So you probably saw there's a card that's going to be probably somewhere in the video up top somewhere that will lead you to the playlist of my Soulcalibur 3 videos, so that just in case you don't know the type of jobs and their play styles and whatnot, you can watch my old Soulcalibur 3 Chronicles of the Sword videos to kind of get a little sense of idea of what they are. So like I said, that poll, that should be up next week. So I look forward to seeing what y'all decide for me. So with that little bit out of the way, like and comment on the video, subscribe for more videos. Subscribe, I should say, for more gameplay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just being handed some food. I am hungry and I'm getting ready to eat. So I will see y'all later. Peace.